Hi, my name is Lucy Joan, and I'm a rising senior this year. I'm interested in the study of behavioral economics because I enjoy studying about people's behavior and why they make decisions that are seemingly irrational. In doing this research project, I really hope to apply knowledge of behavioral economics to solve issues that I value, including gender inequalities and discrimination. So my research is about the effect of education on gender inequality in the workplace. In the workplace, women progress professionally slower than their male counterparts because they more frequently perform lower promotability tasks, which are work that helps the organization but not their individual careers, such as writing a report, planning events, or serving on a committee. Findings show that women are more likely to volunteer or to be asked to volunteer for less promotable tasks. And these behaviors are influenced by the conventional belief that women more than men will agree to do less promotable tasks. Every time people act according to this belief, it may reinforce the belief itself and strengthen the gender inequality, resulting in the appearance that women are less suitable for skillful tasks. Given that women more than men are likely to volunteer to perform low promotability but collectively beneficial tasks in the group setting, because both genders expect women to do so, I designed an experiment that added an education element to test if people's willingness to volunteer for less profitable tasks would differ when knowing the ability levels of their peers. Specifically, I aim to test how men's behavior would change after learning that their female counterparts are more capable, and how women's behavior would change after learning that their male counterparts are less capable. I aim to recruit 600 online participants through a prolific 300 men who have not gone to college and 300 women with advanced degree in math, physics, accounting, or engineering. Every group would either have two highly educated women and one less educated man, or one highly educated woman and two less educated men. Then I set up an even randomization so that participants may each be notified with different information about their teammates. Each participant would be randomly provided with their group mates' gender information, education information, or both. Each participant is given the option to choose between an individual task and a group task, which are both on this page. Ideally, individuals would like to do the individual task while a partner does the group task, but would prefer to do the group task themselves if they know that none of their teammates would do it. When comparing the two groups of less educated men that are informed with only the education information of the group, the data is significantly different. We see that when men know that they are paired with other educated people, they are more inclined to volunteer. But in the groups where gender information is added along with the education information, the education effect went away, and men no longer value the education difference as much. When comparing the two groups of highly educated women that are informed with only the gender information of the group, women are more inclined to volunteer for the group tasks if they are paired with other men. But in the groups where education information is added along with the gender information, women let the education effect take precedence. They're then more likely to look past gender norms and expect the men to volunteer because of men's lower opportunity costs. Based on the results, we can infer that information about education can change how women behave, but it doesn't change men's expectations of women. Education seems to undo the gender effect for women, and gender seems to undo the education effect for men. To conclude, education information fails to reduce gender discrimination by men in the workplace, but it may effectively encourage women to resist against gendered workplace norms. The biggest takeaway from this research experience was learning how to design my own experiment by creating experimental conditions that model real-world circumstances. It was very exciting to analyze the decisions of hundreds of real existing participants. With the research skills and techniques I have learned, I will be able to make bigger investigations and solve more problems in the world. Thank you for listening.